guys, my name is Sam. Welcome back to SWTOR Central, and in this video we're going to be doing a response to Mrs. Lady Red, also known as Swtorista. Now, if you follow her channel, which you should be doing by the way, if you're not, link will be in the description. Go and check her out immediately. Awesome videos. So we're going to be doing a response to one of her videos, and she pretty much asked me to do this anyways. But yeah, she did a video called "What Are You Wearing?" I think it was called, or "What Outfit Are You Using?" And she said that I should do one, and you know what? I'm going to respond to that, and we're going to do one. So yes, let's take a look at what I am wearing on my assassin. Now, I was going to do this on my Juggernaut, but I feel like my assassin would be better to do it with, because this was like my first character that I created for this game. Like, this character is literally the first one I created on Star Wars: The Old Republic way back in 2012. My very first character, Sith Assassin, had to be. I knew I was going to be playing that from like even before the game even came out. So yes, okay. So yeah, this video is basically just going to be me showing you what I am wearing on my character, and then you guys can share what you're wearing down in the comment section below. If you want to post links to screenshots and things like that, please feel free to do so. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get on with this. Okay, so straight off the bat, I'm wearing the current dark side vendor items that you get through doing the Dark versus Lightsaber Wars thing. I don't have the headpiece, and this is by choice. Now, I don't mind the headpiece. I just don't think it suits my assassin. Also, I prefer to keep most of my headpieces hidden, completely depending on what it is that I'm wearing. And with that headpiece, I just didn't want it, so I've just got a legacy piece there. Even all of them are legacy pieces, but I decided to put a random one there just because it's going to be hidden anyways. And I guess that says me augmenting something new. It's like, what, 40k I saved. GG Sam. Okay, yeah, so this is the Dark Disciple, which is what it is called, which I probably should have started with. Looks very, very nice. So this is all of it except the headpiece. So the braces, the gloves, the upper piece, the lower piece, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the weapon I'm using, that I am using is called the Unstable Arbiter's. No, it's not. It is called the Unstable Peacemaker. There we go. I will get it right. Unstable Peacemaker's dual saber. And this kind of dual saber, or this specific dual saber, is hosted on your back, like you can see now. Like normally a lightsaber will be hosted back to your waist, but on this, well, with this lightsaber, it is going on your back. So yes, that's pretty cool. I'll also show you the effect of it really quick. Here it is. This is the orange and black crystal. Oh yeah, I should also point out that this is the outfit and weapon I use for DPS spec. Just wanted to point out. I don't know why, I just like to change outfits when I'm swapping between, because that way it feels different, right? Because that way, you know, I can go into DPS and I can go back into tank, and then, I don't know, I prefer it that way. I think I want to change my tank outfit though. We'll see though. And so yeah, this is what I use for DPS. I think it looks cool. Telly doesn't agree, but that's okay. The saber looks cool, the crystal looks cool, and if I'm right, this one has the weapon tuning in. Okay, no, it doesn't. That one does not have the weapon tuning, which is fine. It was probably in the other one, because I have two of these. I've got one in my inventory as well, which has the weapon tuning in. Which one is it? Lightning weapon tuning, yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the next outfit. I'll put that back up there. So my next outfit is going to be the Eradicators. Now this is a very, very valuable armor set to me. Now you're going to have to exclude the waist and the bottoms and the gloves at the moment, because that's still the Dark Disciple. But this originally was the entire Eradicator's armor set. Now the reason why this one has a lot of value to me is because this is pretty much the first cartel market armor set that I had for my assassin. And it's from the trailers as well. You guys probably recognize it. It's what the Sith wore in the trailers in like returned even when they attacked the Jedi Temple, and on Alderaan as well. You know, the guy with the lightsaber is about to kill Jace Malcolm. You know, they're wearing the Eradicator's armor set. It looks badass, and even like the patterns and the mask is so unique. I think it's got so much flavor. It just, look at me being a connoisseur for armor sets right now. Why not? Swtorista, you have done this to me. This is entirely your fault that this video has been created. I'm blaming you for this, pretty much. Yes. Okay, so yeah, the Eradicator's armor set, I think it looks cool. It has a lot of value to me, like I said, because it's like the very first one I ever got. And yeah, I don't really use it anymore though. I prefer some of the newer ones that I'm using. But yeah, I'll probably never get rid of this. This is probably going to stay for like ever. I might change it back at some point just for like nostalgia reasons. And so the next one is this one. Oh my god, I remember this one. So this is the one I used back in 3.0, I think when 3.0 started. I had a huge craving for the ceremonial mystics armor set. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh my god, it's not the original, like the Battle Masters PvP was the original, which is fair enough. I know that was the original, and the Ceremonial Mystic was a reskin, essentially, it is a reskin of that armor set, but made into a cartel market item. But I didn't have 60 Valor back then, because I didn't do that much PvP back then, especially not on my Assassin, because if you guys don't know me, I prefer to do like Marauder DPS or something like that, even though I've been playing PvP on my Assassin these days, but back then I preferred like Carnage, Marauder, Combat Sentinel, that kind of thing. It's the same thing. But yes, so this is the armor set I wore, and I got the Ceremonial Mystics, and I didn't like the headgear. The headgear is the only thing I didn't like, so I was like, I need a headpiece. And I decided to go with the Revered Seer's helmet, which is what that is. Let's bring that up. Where is it? Number 2. There it is. Revered Seer's helmet, and the rest of it is Ceremonial Mystic, because I thought it looked a bomb AF. Looks amazing. Still looks good these days. Everybody used to go for the Dreadmaster look. Looks absolutely just... It's like, you look at it and you're like, whoa, I need that armor set. But then it kind of gets old really quick. But yeah, it's still a really nice armor set. Not too sure about the headpiece now. I guess it's still got that assassin look to it, but yes. Yeah, Telly's probably going to be shouting at me right now, because he says if you don't mix up your own armor set, like if you don't create your own armor set using different pieces, then it's not an armor set. But that's Telly's opinion. Okay, so next up we have this one, which is the Revenite Avengers and the Malak's Shadow Jaw casing, which I think looks amazing. This is a really good combination. This is one I used nearing the end of 3.0, back when I respec'd to tank, and I tanked with this armor set. I thought it looked amazing. And back then I used to use the Volatile Conqueror's Dual Saber, because I didn't have this one, but now that I have this one, I use this one all the time on all of my double-bladed characters. Yeah, I think this armor set looks really, really, really nice. It's almost like it makes you look like a leader, and that's how I used to be back then. You know, obviously, I'm still leading a guild now, and I used to lead a guild back then, leading the raid teams, that kind of thing. And that's just how it felt to me. I felt it was appropriate. I think it was like, you know, you look at somebody wearing a armor set, it's like, wow, that's got to be an important guy, right? Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. Very nice armor set. Moving on. This is the latest addition to my armor sets, which is the Nathema. No, it's not. Is it Nathema? Let me just... Okay, Horizon Guard. So it's the entire Horizon Guard armor set, excluding the headpiece, which is the Phantom helmet. So the Horizon Guard helmet doesn't look that great, in my opinion. Probably suited more to a sorcerer, maybe with like a purple and black dye instead of a normal black dye. Now, there is a dye in this one. I've just noticed that I've not been going through dyes, but that's okay. So it's a secondary black, which was just basically just to blacken out the entire set. Obviously, you still got the gold trimmings, which are undyeable, which some people are still really annoyed about BioWare, so maybe try and make the trimmings dyeable in future. That's okay, though. I'm okay with it at the moment. I don't mind the gold trimming, it looks cool. So, yes, it kind of reminds me of RuneScape, like the gold trimmings, right? Because you could get gold trimmings on your cape or on your iron armor sets. Like, an iron armor set would be terrible in RuneScape, but as soon as you put a gold trimming on it, that's it. It's worth a fortune. I remember that. Hit the like button if you guys remember. You know, just because nostalgia, why not? So yeah, I think this armor set looks cool. I think it suited me using tank spec, especially with the lightsaber. Like when I look at this armor set, I'm looking at an assassin. That's just how I feel with this armor set. I think it goes very well together. It's actually also the first armor set that Telly approved of, so that was very surprising. But yeah, okay. So next up we have, is it all of them? Okay, yeah. So that was all of them. I thought we had more, but maybe I was thinking of my Juggernaut, because my Juggernaut has like 12, but we're not going to go to my Juggernaut just because this video would be way too long. And I'd be explaining I'd just be going through and being like, oh, I like this one. I like that one. So I got that. Ruthless Scion looks amazing. Still looks amazing, obviously. And I really love that one, but I'm not going to use it on my Assassin. Anyways, guys, that was my armor sets. What are you wearing? I want to know. Leave it down in the comment section. And if you want to go check out Swtorista's video on this, I'll make sure there's a link in the description. Make sure you go over there. Make sure you also say, hello, Lady Red, SWTOR Central sent me. And that is it. Just leave a comment saying just that. And yes, Central Army Unite, right? Anyways, guys, that will be the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.